Saggy, what's up? Welcome to your mid-month reading. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. I appreciate you. I'm so thankful that you're here. We're going to see what's going on for you for the second half of April, what you guys should look out for, be aware of, what's coming your way, and anything else Spirit wants you to know. If this reading helps or resonates, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And yeah, let's get into the Saggy. Let's see what's going on for you for the second half of April for Sagittarius. Whoa, I think this deck is ready. Saggy. What's going on for Sagittarius, second half of April 2023? What do my Sagittarians need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Show me clearly. Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Saggy? Okay, we got the golden egg coming out. Spirit energy. Let's see what else is going on for you, Saggy. Second half of April. What's going on for Sagittarius? Second half of April 2023. What do my Saggies need to know or be aware of? There we go. Ooh, goddamn. All right, we have the unicorn, double spirit, and the tarantula. Ooh, this is interesting. Oyster at the bottom. So you're getting ready. You're preparing for something. There's a few loose ends that you got to clear up with the vulture. So this eclipse in Aries, we have the solar eclipse in Aries on Wednesday. If you're watching this reading, it should be up on Monday. If you're watching this reading on Monday, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday kind of vibes, we have this eclipse in Aries taking place. So it's interesting and intense energy. No, eclipses are kind of, they're like, it's a new moon eclipse. It's more about you guys needing to kind of like get ready for the newness, clearing some things out so that you have space. So even though it's a new moon eclipse, it's kind of like there's still some of the vibes of like releasing. Normally new moons are about like setting your intentions and stuff, but like there's like a superstition, maybe you're superstitious, like not to really manifest during eclipses because it's like unpredictable energy. And so this is kind of the vibe where it's like you just need to lay low and continue putting your focus on the seeds that you've already planted. Don't really worry about like how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. Just kind of like let things simmer. With the vulture, some of you, there's still some loose ends, some tidying up of some things from your past that you're dealing with emotionally. And with the oyster on top of that, it's like this is things that maybe you've been closed off about, or like you've kept to yourself, or you haven't really faced or acknowledged. It's like it's being brought up for you to let go, heal, acknowledge, feel. It's a shadow work kind of stuff. So that's something that's popping up, something that's on your mind. I think it's kind of like tying into your last reading, how it's like there might be situations that like pop up where it's like you could have reacted how you normally would or how your past self would, like getting like re-triggered. But it's like because you've reached this new awareness, because you've gone through so much change and self-improvement and self like evaluation, like you've been really working on bettering yourself and like doing the work. You're handling things differently now, or it's like you no longer react the same way you used to, which really like shows your growth. And so it's showing that you're on this new path, Sag. You're on this new path. You've reached this new awareness and you're doing things differently. You might be at some sort of crossroad, or you might have a decision coming up in the next couple of weeks, but deep down you already know what path to take, or you already know how to handle the situation, or you already know what needs to be done. So you just need to follow your instincts. You just got to follow your intuition here with the unicorn. This rules your third eye. Again, double spirit energy. There's a lot of protection around you. There's a lot of good energy near you, around you, looking out for you. Your angels, your guides, ancestors, they're watching over you. They're connected to you. And you might be even like connecting more with them in like dreams, through meditation, talking to them, just feeling way more connected to the other side. I love the unicorn though. This is very like deep, introspective kind of energy, very much reflective. And also this is like full moon. So something being illuminated, or you finding out some sort of truth, or like finding your truth. And there's like a lot of this within, going within, following your inner compass, following your heart, following your instincts about a situation, believing the impossible, believing in the magic. So, so like the second half of April, so far with just these cards, not a whole lot. It's not like your outside environment and, you know, the physical world, it might be just kind of like the same old, nothing really new. But internally, there's like a lot of shifts going on. There's a lot of things that you're becoming aware of. There's a lot of things that you're starting to see differently. It's a lot of inner stuff. Like you're not aware of like, I feel like it hasn't fully materialized in the physical world just yet. Something's about to be like opened up though, right? With the oysters like getting really ready to be like bursting out. See that pearl inside. Same with the golden egg. It's like it hasn't hatched yet. There's something that's growing. There's something that's developing. But just give it more time. You're on the right track. You've got great ideas. Just let it marinate. Let it simmer, okay? Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on for Saggy. For the second half of April, what's going on for Saggy? What do my Saggies need to know or be aware of or look out for? What's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, second half of April? Okay, we have Judgment trying to fall right out, so divine orchestration is at play here. You know, waking up to certain things that you didn't notice before, right? You're becoming aware. You're like breaking out of old molds, old structures, old routines, and it's like you're seeing things that other people aren't aware of, or like it seems like you're kind of like you've gotten a head start on something, or like just see it, it's like look at this one mermaid, he's like outside the bubble. A few of them are outside the bubble, but some of them are still sleeping. It's like you might even, as you're going, because the unicorn comes out when you're going through like some sort of awakening, spiritual awakening for sure, ascension, right? You're ascending, you're like, as you're on this journey, right? Your vibration, it is rising. The more that you are healing, the more you release, and the more that you're just like striving to be better and improve on yourself, your vibration's raising. And as you are like reaching this more higher level, like love, feeding into love rather than feeding into the fears, it's like as you're ascending, you're noticing the shift or like the difference between you and like others. Not to say like, oh, you're better than everybody else, because not, we all equal, baby. But like you're noticing like you might not resonate with certain people anymore, like certain environments or certain things. Like you've kind of outgrown some of these things, right? They don't hit the same way as they used to. You might also just kind of becoming aware of like, wow, like some of these people, they just don't get it, or I try to explain it to them, my ideas or my vision, and they just look at me like I'm insane, like I'm crazy. It's just like the ones who get it, the ones who don't. Like there's gonna be people who misunderstand you, right? As a unicorn, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is that on your head? Is that a horn? What even is that? Dude, get rid of it. Like, although with the horses, they'd be like, get rid of this horn, but no, like that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you you. So it's like you have these unique gifts and qualities about yourself that some people may get, some people may not. Let it be, you know, just stay true to you. The ones that get it. The ones who don't, who cares? Let them misunderstand you. They don't have to understand your purpose or your goals or your dreams. Like, that's just interesting. So with divine, I mean, with Judgment coming out, there's like divine orchestration. This is like divine timing, or like perfectly sequenced events that take place. You're like, oh my God, it's a coincidence. Nah, it isn't. It's meant to be. So it's just like, you know, right place, right time kind of way how things might fall out or play out in the next couple of weeks. It's interesting. And again, it's like eclipse energies upon us. So this is like fated events taking place. So anyways, I'm talking so much, Sag. Only got one card out and I've said so much. I'm like, God damn. What's going on for Saggy? Second half of April 2023. What do my Saggies need to know or be aware of? What's going on for Saggy? Thank you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reverse along with Death. There's some cleanup. There's some cleanup. What did I say? There's some loose ends. 5 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse. So Saggy, there's still some loose ends. You got to get rid of, you got to clear out with the moon reverse. So it's being illuminated. You're finding out what still needs to be, the cobwebs, what you got to take care. Okay, we have the King of Wands, Queen of Cups. That's interesting. Also the Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups. Nice. So this feels like another storyline here. So let me just make it make sense. Okay, Sag. So some of you, Judgment to this Ace of Pentacles reverse. You're saying hell no to something. You're like turning something down, rejecting something you're not interested, or you just realize like something's just not for you, or you're not in alignment with it, or it just doesn't resonate. You don't want this anymore. Like there's something here, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Judgment. You're just like, no, I don't see that this is going to be something long lasting. I don't see that this is worth the investment. I don't see this is worth time, my energy. It's not worth it. Death, cleaning it up. Let's let it go. Let's purify. Let's clear it out. Let's get rid of it, right? So you're doing some spring cleaning, Sag. You're doing some spring cleaning. You're doing some releasing. You're doing some of that dirty work. That's the vulture. The vulture underneath the oyster. So the vulture, right? They eat dead bodies. They be eating dead carcasses. They get rid of waste. They do the dirty work here. And that's kind of this whole death card is like, you're kind of clearing up. That's actually really fitting. That's really fitting with just even what I'm a Sag moon, but like we're doing all this yard work and shit because it's like springtime. There's a bunch of dead leaves. There's things that are gotta be removed. It's just like getting rid of the waste, and like that's the image I get. It's like you're getting rid of the old from the previous cycle because you're on this new beginning. You're starting a new cycle, but there's still a little bit of like residue. A little bit of waste from like the last season. Okay, so you're kind of just like tidying some things up. 5 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reverse. There still might be some things that you're not like really ready to face. Right, you might be a little bit in denial about, but you're taking it one step at a time. Yeah, there might not be something that you're seeing clearly at the moment, but that will be revealed to you. You're going to be getting something. We'll look into that, get a bit more detail of what that could be. By the way, Scorpio energy out here. We also have Pisces. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the moon reverse. So moon reverse comes out when it's like, this is a situation getting clear to you. You're seeing something differently. Your information being brought to the surface, whereas before you were kind of uncertain, you weren't sure, you had hunches, intuitive hunches about things, people, situations, but you weren't like fully sure about it. Right now it's becoming as clear as day, or like things are being illuminated to you, like your judgment, your perspective, the way you see things as the weeks progress. It's like there's going to be no doubt. There's no doubt about what you know, what you like. Everything's just starting to make sense to you. And the reason why things happen, or the reason why you went through certain events, or why some things didn't work out, or why you rejected, like it's all coming together. Like everything's going full circle in the month of April. Like even things that happened to you months back, years back, even if you want to say last fall, or like in October, November, that's when we had the last eclipses 6 months ago. So even things from like 6 months ago come in full circle. You're now getting answers about it. You're now understanding why things have happened, or, you're looking at the bigger picture. Like you're unlocking some sort of information here, Sag. It's interesting. So I will look into that. We will clarify that, get a little bit more details of what you might be finding out, or like, And then what's interesting, we have the King of Wands and then the Queen of Cups. Look at how the King of Wands, he's looking right over at this Queen of Cups. So there's two ways I could read this. If we're just talking about you, Sag, if we're just talking about you, if you're not dealing with anybody, let's read that, and I'll talk about the other way I'm reading this. So this King of Wands, I love that. This is your energy. You're feeling very motivated, feeling really driven. You're accomplishing a lot. You're following through with your plans. You are making moves, and you are successful at what it is that you set your mind to. Anything that you believe in, anything that you dedicate yourself into. You go in full-fledged, like full force. Nothing can stop you, and you will accomplish many things this month. And even getting recognition for that. And with the Queen of Cups, it's like you're doing it and it's emotionally fulfilling you. you feel really good about it. You're also intuitively, like, you just know, you read the signs, you read the room, like, you just know intuitively where to go, what the next step is, when to do it, how to do it. Like, you're able to just intuitively, with the work that you do or the things that you're creating or building or chasing or pursuing, like, you're also listening to your intuition. There's a good balance between your masculine and feminine energies, right? We all carry those. It doesn't matter what you identify as, we all carry masculine and feminine energies. There's a nice balance. There's a good balance between taking action, and then there's also a good balance of you knowing when to just rest, wait, and let things come flow into you. So it's like, you know when to initiate, you know when to, like, generate, and then you know when to just, like, call back your energy or, like, attract shit. Like, it's a good vibe, right? Intuition on point. You're feeling really in tune with yourself, your spirituality. You know, you're accessing information from, like, higher sources or higher levels, higher frequencies, messages coming through you through dreams, intuitive downloads. Like, you're receiving a lot of info. And then it's like, another way we could read this King of Wands to this Queen of Cups. This could be two different people. Okay, we got water, we got fire, almost like opposites in a way, where it's like there could be someone, or you could be admiring someone, or someone's admiring you. Look at how this King of Wands, he's looking over at this Queen of Cups. He's, like, admiring her from a distance. So that could be something that is playing out in the next couple of weeks. There's someone that you could be connecting with on a romantic level, or if you're dealing with someone already, it's just like, there's a strong attraction here. There's a strong chemistry, or there's something that's brewing. It's very magnetic. The Queen of Cups over here, she's just doing her thing. She's working her magic. And, like, this King of Wands over here, he's, like, in awe. He's, like, admiring this beautiful person just, like, doing their thing. Just, like, very loving, very nurturing, very healing and uplifting. And that King of Wands, he's attracted to it. He's attracted to her magnetic, like, loving nature, caring nature. So, I mean, this Queen of Cups, she could be calling in a King of Wands. If you feel like you're in this Queen of Cups mode, where you're just, like, in this manifestation mode, where you're just, like, attracting things. I don't chase, I attract, right? Because Queen of Cups, she does not chase, baby. She attracts. So it's like, if you're in that mode, right? Because some of you are in this mode where you're just like, whatever's meant for me, come my way, I open to receive, right? You might be attracting a King of Wands. You might be attracting someone who's, like, willing to put in the work, or, like, willing to pursue, or willing to, like, you know, prove themselves. And that's the King of Wands. Like, he's a prover. He walks the talk. He's not someone who's just gonna, like, say something but not mean it. He doesn't make false promises, right? So there's something about that as well coming through for you, Saggy. Interesting vibes. And if that's the case, with the moon reversed, clarity on feelings, emotions, intentions definitely coming up in the next few weeks, y'all. So, interesting shit. Lots of different messages. Yeah. Don't even know at this point in this reading. I don't have no freaking clue what I'm even going to call this reading. No freaking clue. Because there's just so many different things that's going on. Like, okay, Sag. So, let's do some clarifying. I'm just trying to feel out, like, what deck to use to clarify for you guys, because I'm, like, feeling a bit indecisive right now. I'm like, no. I think maybe we'll go with this one. All right. What do we need to look into first? Let's look into death. Let's see, like, what is changing, what you're cleaning up, what you're releasing. Let's get a little bit of insight on that. And then I think we'll look into this moon reverse. Okay? All right. So tell me about death for Saggy. What is Saggy cleaning up? What is Saggy releasing or clearing out? Tell me about death for Sagittarius in April 2023. Second half of April. Tell me about death for Saggy. Why is death here for Sagittarius for the second half of April? There we go. So we have the Empress reverse falling out. I'll show you that in a moment, in a minute. That is Taurus and Libra energy. We just had the full moon in Libra like a week or two ago, give or take. So even things, again, tying into Libra season last year in 2022 might be coming full circle. Taurus season might also be really important for you, which is next month. That is way too many cards, so I will not be taking that. Sorry, Spirit. Less cards, please. Tell me about death for Saggy. Strength, Leo energy. Tell me about death for Saggy. 10 of Cups. Also, the 10 of Swords. Wow. 10. 7 of Swords at the bottom. 5 of Cups. 2 of Swords. 6 of Cups. Yeah, like this is some past shit. Disappointments. 9 of Cups reverse. Yeah, disappointments that you dealt with that you're getting over. 6 of Swords underneath that. Moving on. There's a lot of like inner work, lots of reflection here with the Hermit, Virgo energy, and then we also have the World. Yeah, there's like a big cycle completing. There's a lot of introspection. There's a lot of thinking and reflecting. As you are moving forwards, there's still some reminders of things that happened to you in your past, but it's important that you don't let that be your main focus. Like, still focus just like moving forwards. Yes, reflect. Yes, do the releasing, right? You're cleaning some things up from your past, but don't get like so consumed with what had happened. Okay, it's happened, it's over, it's done with. You can't change the past. If you're feeling like regretful, if you're feeling like you wish things were different, 5 of Cups, you're like focusing on the spilt milk and you're like, oh, I just wish I didn't spill that glass of milk. Like, you're just beating yourself up over it. It's like, it's not worth it. Feel it, acknowledge it, let it go. Don't harp on it. Don't stay stuck on it. You gotta keep, the world keeps spinning with or without you. The days go on with or without you. So are you like gonna just stay hung up on what didn't work? That wasn't meant for you at the time. Things are different now. Not to say whatever didn't work out for you, it's not ever gonna happen. It's just like, it served a purpose. There's lessons that you could take with it. It's a matter of your attitude. And like some things just weren't meant for you at the moment, but it was meant to like serve a lesson, teach you as well as direct you to where you're supposed to be. So with Empress reverse coming out, with death and this Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's like, yeah, you planted some seeds. Maybe it grew and then it died, or maybe nothing came up. That's okay though. It's just like, don't beat yourself up over it. Just kind of like learn from it and accept it and just use that wisdom moving forward. So like, better now, right? And that takes a lot of strength. With strength coming out, Leo energy, that takes a lot of strength to move on from that, especially if you had your heart so like on something, or like you really had high hopes or high expectations. That can take a hit to, your confidence or your happy, like it sucks, 10 of Swords, but you know what? The worst is over. Right? The worst is over. A cycle is completed. You never have to go through that again. And at the end of the day, 10 of Cups, better things are coming in. Things that are actually for you. So if you can try and surrender and just have faith that like it's all going to be all right in the end, right? You're not at the end right now, right? You don't have your happy ending yet. That's because it's not the end. The story's not finished, okay? To be continued. But yeah, there's like some things that you're kind of being asked to look at. You're kind of needing to accept / release / feel, but like not get so like hung up on it. Like look at it, feel it, acknowledge it, reflect on it, but don't like stay stuck on it. All right, you got to keep moving forwards, or you're gonna miss the beauty that's coming in. Right, if you're just all focused on what didn't work out, you're gonna miss out on some amazing shit. So, anyways, let's move on from that. Could be relating to even family things, endings with family, or like family feuds. I just heard family feud, like that game. Okay, anyways, talking about the moon reverse. So this is where like things are being brought to light, or like you're getting clarity on some stuff. Tell me about the moon reverse for Saggy. What is Saggy finding out? What's this clarity about? Tell me about the moon reversed. This can be representing secrets coming to light. Hidden info that you're now becoming aware of, or it's now being exposed, or something being revealed. Tell me about the moon reversed for Saggy. 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely information, conversations, big breakthroughs, even things like the seeds that you planted now starting to become, what am I saying? What am I fucking saying? Like, effort that you've been putting into something that maybe you haven't seen results, or you haven't seen anything come out of the effort. Like, you might now start, like, in the next couple of weeks, you might really start to see the growth of something that you've been really wanting or putting energy or effort into that you hadn't seen results, or maybe it was very small results. Like, you're now starting to see things like really pick up or make, like, there's lots of movement here. But for some of you, we have the Page of Wands at the bottom. There might be some sort of like message or communication or like a conversation. Let's see. Tell me about the moon reverse for Saggy. Why is the moon reverse here? What do we need to know about this? Tell me about the moon reverse for Saggy. Tower. Okay, see, Scorpio energy. This is like very fast, quick, abrupt. This is life-changing, okay? Whatever this is, whatever this news is, y'all, this is big. And it's like a surprise. We're going to find out what this is exactly. Oh my God, y'all. What the hell could this be? It's definitely, it's a big deal. It's very big. It's like, I'm just looking at the tower, how the top is like knocked off. It's like, it's going to knock your socks off. Like, I never say that. This will knock your socks off. Like, bruh. So the moon reverse for Saggy. 8 of Cups. So there's like transition. Whatever this news is, you might be asked to leave. You might be asked to walk away. You might be like, there's some sort of action you're going to take, like immediate action. When this news information comes in or conversation, it leaves you with like immediate action or some sort of like letting something go, moving on in a new direction. Let's see. Tell me the moon reverse. Magician. Yeah, I like it. We also have the Page of Cups reversed. Anything else about the moon? We had the Fool. What is that about? Not the moon. Okay, thank you. 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, 2 of Cups is at the bottom. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, let's talk about that after. So, again, like what the hell? I can't even pick the card up. This is like news that you get. Like, this is some sort of news, I feel. Some sort of new... Okay, wow, you really can't see the cards. I'm not even going to bother showing them to you. Can't even see them. But there's like some sort of news coming in or information that comes in. But like, this is something that you have been hoping for, or like you've been wanting, or like you've been praying for or manifesting here, Saggy, with the Magician coming out here. It's like you have been wanting this or desiring this outcome here. And now that it's happening, I can't even speak. We have the 9 of Swords reversed. Like your nerves have been eased. You're no longer stressing. You're no longer anxious. Like, you see the reality of something. You see the full scope of something. Whereas before you didn't. Before, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of doubt. There's a lot of uncertainty. You were stressing about this, worrying, like, what if this doesn't happen? Or what if I don't get this outcome? Or what if I don't have this insert blank? Whatever it is that you were stressing yourself out about, it was all for nothing, basically, because you get what you want. Look, the Fool coming out here, and Magician, like, you basically had, like, there's some sort, whatever this news is, this clarity, this conversation, this breakthrough that you're having in the next few weeks, you're immediately taking some sort of action. You're immediately, like, jumping off the cliff into some sort of new path or new direction. You had doubts before, like, there was this doubtful energy. 9 of Swords reversed, though, then Page of Cups reversed. It's like, you had doubted your intuition, or you were ignoring your feelings, or you didn't trust something. But with this information that's coming, or a conversation, again, it's going to be different for everybody. It's not telling me the exact shit. Okay, we're running out of time. I don't have any more time to clarify this, unfortunately. Sorry, Saggy. But whatever this is, it's a big change, or like this starts some sort of new cycle or new path for you, and it's really good. For some, and again, I don't have time to look into anything else, some, this could be a relationship here. Some of you, there's like feelings involved, or emotions are getting exposed, or, you know, because we have the 2 of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so some of you, this could be tying into a relationship, jumping into a new connection, or making new friendships. For some, this is about like just taking some sort of risk, or like a risky, like you're jumping into some sort of like new path, and you might feel like it's a little bit of a risk, but you're doing it anyways. So it's something that you want, to make it clear. Like, this is something that you really want. It's your intentions. Like, you asked for this, and it's now I can't even speak, Sag. It's now coming your way. It's now happening. Something that you really wanted, that you had doubt about, or you were uncertain, or you didn't have full facts or full evidence, or it was behind the scenes, right? It was incubating. It's now becoming revealed to you. And this is part of the tarantula. This is part of your divine purpose, or this is like part of, well, we have like multiple purposes in life, I feel. This is part of one of those purposes, or one of your missions that you're here. So you're fulfilling some sort of important duty or mission, or like things are just falling into place, and there's like a lot of divine timing up. It's just, I don't know. I don't have any more words. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with speaking it out loud. It's gonna be different for everyone, I just feel, but it's significant shit. And it's the eclipse that's upon us. It's like triggering all these like fated events. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it straight, simple. Fated events taking place for you, Sag, for everybody, honestly, collectively speaking. This is an interesting time for the collective, even worldwide. There's like worldwide events that are about to take place. Big changes in humanity. And then, of course, big changes on an independent individual level. So, anyways, y'all, get ready. The next month or so is going to be juicy. It's going to be interesting, but it's going to be good. I believe it's going to be really good for a lot of us. And I'm wishing you guys all the best. I hope this was helpful and insightful. Let me know who it was in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box, okay? Thank you for watching, Sag, and I will let you guys go. Bye!